Bust wood, I bust through and bust moves. Stay true to kill it and stay smooth. Handsome brothers stay set in the mood, but they wanted funky rhymes from the brother so cool. Trying to check the vibes and set the conversation. The keenest minds to find this observation. I'm on 10 podcast, so don't not face it. We'll be the first to declare our greatness. Checking out, check out, I'm checking it twice on the weekly. I'm busting, cause busting is life. If you don't know, now you do though. You should peep game, that'd be cool though. Cause your part is crucial, so get on the movement. If you ain't busting, don't know what you doing. Wasting your time and ignoring the truest. Some of the realest, they greatly influence. Kings of Montana creating a movement. Scrapping or rapping or laughing or acting. It really don't matter, cause this is our passion. We busting and trusting. It really is something. When it comes to our family, you know that we love them. That's how we roll. Montana in the house and we taking control. Podcast kings in the place to be. We taking over, just wait and see. Slow down and catch the vibe. Weekly buzz, but we on the night. No bold, staying true and tried. It's bust forward, it's ride or die. Slow down and catch the vibe. Weekly buzz, but we on the night. No bold, staying true and tried. It's bust forward, it's ride or die.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Weekly Bus. We are in season 5, episode 12 or 13? 13. We were being joined by a special guest. He's coming out of California. That's where he's living now. And he's a beast. He's a Brazilian jiu-jitsu fucking competitor, and he's very good at what he does. And he goes by the name Jacob the What's up, man?
What's up, guys? Thank you for having me. Glad to be on the show.
Yes, sir. Thanks.
I'm happy to have you on, man. We've been chopping it up for the last couple of weeks. I'm glad we got this episode sooner than later. You seem to be a man of on a mission, a man of many hats and many shoes, actually.
Yes, sir. The grind don't stop. You know, we want to go enough from here.
Absolutely. That's the.
So, Jacob, I guess just to get us started here, man, because you're our first Brazilian jiu-jitsu competitor on the show ever.
But you won't be the last. But we want to know, who is Jacob and what is he about? So you tell us, who is Jacob, where you from, what you about, what you going to do, and who you going to do it to.
That's right.
Okay. So, name's Jacob Brown, of course, as you know. I go by Jacob the Bull Brown. I've had that name since I was I can't even remember, since I was 6 years old. And let me tell you why I started BJJ in the first place. I started because I was bullied around that age at 6 years old. It was some kid's birthday party, and I just I cornered up in the wall, and this kid just started bullying me, and I just started crying. I went back to my parents, and I wanted to find a way to defend myself because I didn't know what to do. And a few days after, they brought me to my aunt. She's a Newark police officer. And she brought me to the academy, and she introduced me into the world of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And I loved it from there ever since I started training. And then let's skip a few months after. I did my first tournament, and I got second place. So I didn't do bad for my first time. I was pretty happy. And
you were competing at how long were you training? You were competing at 6?
Yeah, I started competing at 6 years old.
Holy shit!
Damn, that's big.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, so that was awesome. So after my first tournament, I was pretty happy with my outcome. So I would say within those few months and weeks, as doing more tournaments, I just got more comfortable, and I had this really hard style of competition fighting, right? And I was always very fast, very strong, and I was just super hard as a kid. So people thought of it as a bull, and it's also a zodiac sign as well. It kind of just goes together, you know. And so yeah, I'm a Taurus. I'm actually that's my sign.
Yeah. All right, that makes sense then.
Well, your birthday's got to be coming up then, or it's already passed, right?
Yeah, happy birthday. It's got to be around here.
Yeah, this passed recently. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Nice. And
drop an HBD in the comments for our boy Jacob.
That's right.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you guys. And as I was saying, so that's kind of how I got the name Jacob the Bull Brown. It's also because the way my fight style is, it's so right into the action, kind of like a bull does it. So that's kind of how I got the nickname. It's funny because my brother nicknamed me that when I was young. I didn't come up with it. He kind of just said it, and I was I stuck with it, So
heck yeah, man.
It was an awesome idea.
Our boy Tristan Grigori wants to know: do you ever box?
Oh yeah, I have the boxing for about a year or two. I did it for like a short while, just as a kind of like a side hobby, just to get some extra training in. So yeah, a little bit of boxing.
You haven't done any competing though, just training.
Yeah, just training boxing, nothing competitive with it. But I did do like judo competitively. That was another sport I did competitive.
So
And
let's bring it back here a notch. Where were you born at, man?
I was born in Miami, Florida.
In Miami. I thought you were born in New York. So okay, yeah.
No, I was raised up in New York until I was like 10 or 11, and then I moved here to Cali around like 11 or 12, around that age.
Okay.
Swiss, I'm still on the lookout for you.
How old are
Yeah,
you currently? What age did you just turn?
21.
That's what I thought. I knew you were younger, but I wasn't quite sure. I was thinking maybe 19, 20. So
Yeah, I get that. I get it a lot. Thank you, though.
yes, sir.
Wait, how old?
He's 21. He just turned
Oh,
21.
hell yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Yes.
So what age did you move? You said you moved over to Cali at the age of 12.
Yeah, I think about 12.
Are you still in contact with anybody over there in New York as far as training or anything like that goes?
Just like family and old coaches I used to train with back in the East Coast. Like I would still see them online. They still like comment. I still know them. I didn't forget about them. So they're great people over there, especially with the people I used to train with and family.
Oh shit, that's what's up, man.
Sure.
With some of your world competitions, like what does it take to be like a Brazilian jiu-jitsu competitor? This is like I was telling you before, this is something new for the bust in general, because we haven't had a chance to speak about somebody who competes in Brazilian jiu-jitsu. What's it intake like? What's the beginning steps of kind of that stuff?
Well, the beginning steps is like you really gotta when you step in your first competition, you gotta be confident, in your skills in jiu-jitsu. Like if you're not trusting your skills and trusting all the work you put into your jiu-jitsu, it's not gonna really help your game get much better within the sport. So like whenever you're doing, whenever you're working on training and trying to get better, it has to show off in the tournament. So you really have to trust what you're doing in training. So, that's kind of what I do all these years. I just like focus on training. I like to focus specifically what I need to work on, and when I get back to the gym and work on that, my confidence builds. And I feel better within the next tournament. I feel like I can do better and win the next, and on and on. And that's kind of how I go on a win streak. And mentally too, you have to mentally be there. Not just physically. You got to mentally prepare yourself for every tournament you're gonna do. And whatever that is, like when you go back home, like you can give yourself a break. You don't always have to like grind out and always think about jiu-jitsu, because you don't be like stressed out either. So you could always take a break mentally, but always like keep your head in the game.
Are you connected to Wi-Fi by chance? And I hate to interrupt you here. It just seems like you're having connection issues.
Oh yeah, but I'm connected. I'm sorry if am I lagging?
It sounds like you're a little. It sounds like you're clipping a little.
Yeah, it's not terrible. You're just your visuals and your audio just jump a little tiny bit.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm connected, guys. I'm not sure what's happening.
It's okay. Don't get too focused on it. I was just wondering if you were having Wi-Fi issues or a connection issue on your end.
Okay. Is it still like kind of spiky?
Yeah, it's okay. We can hear you pretty good still. I was just being picky, I think.
Okay, no worries. Sorry about that. So what was the question?
Well, you were just kind of breaking down, what it takes to be a jiu-jitsu competitor, and you kind of left off with saying that you basically have to eat, live, and sleep jiu-jitsu. And he's like, when you go home, the last thing you said, I think, is when you go home, it's still on your brain, like on a constant.
Oh yeah, of course. I even had my times like when I was a little bit younger, in my teenager years, like juvenile, maybe 14, 15, I would say, where like I was kind of like going through like a little stage on like mentally with jiu-jitsu, like kind of like falling down a little bit. Like I was stepping back a little bit. So I won't even like hide it. I went to therapy for a little bit to get some time and like try to
be ashamed of at all, ever, bro.
Yeah, because I know some people may be uncomfortable saying like going to therapy, but some people actually need it helps, like whatever you're going through, any struggles, therapy helps.
We're big mental health
I was like,
advocates,
that's
man.
a good time, dude. That's a
Yeah.
good time to get
Yeah.
on it.
So like what we typically like to do is that we give a little, we're huge on especially men's mental health because it's always overshadowed. So we like to shine a little light on that. And if you are struggling mental health wise and you guys are needing a friend or anything and you guys are just in the gutter, always hit up the bus, man. Us boys' phones are always open for you guys. And if you don't want to talk to us, but there are people out there, they have a hotline.
Like, we're not sponsored, but there's people, like, if you want to just talk to a stranger about your stuff, there's also BetterHelp, like online clinics like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we're not even sponsored by them. I'm just saying it is a place to go if you need to.
Absolutely.
And the suicide hotline number, if you ever need it, is 988.
Yes, sir.
So just reach out. If
No,
you ever need
I'm happy that you are confident in yourself and being able to say that you go and see therapists and shit, man, because it needs to be said more often by men. Our mental health is something that is, like I said, it's overshadowed by a lot of other things in life. We're supposed to wear the mask of tough guy all the time, and it wears on us as men.
Yeah, no, like I'm glad you understand. I feel like some people should like should know more.
Right?
So, yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's good on you, man. You identified that you needed help and you went and got it. So I give you props, bro.
Jacob, you're a busy young man. Like, I mean, busy young man. I've done a little research on you. But what I've found out about you, you're a model, you're an actor, you box, you roll, and you seem to travel a lot. I don't know what you're doing as far as traveling. Maybe that's for work as far as modeling, but I see you all over.
Yeah, man. I try to do it all. So I started modeling not too long. I mean, like not too long ago. That was it's been about a year now, I would say, into modeling, and I started filming for a while now. It's I have these things all over the place, so it's kind of hard to remember. But as far as acting goes, I've already done 2 short films. My first short film was it was a horror short film. It's called Lake Abyss. And that one's gonna be coming out sometime, maybe this or next month. And also the second one is called Pitch Shadow. Yeah, no, it's gonna be great.
Hey, our boy Money said if you ever do want to get into boxing, just let him know. He said that you look like a competitor and he loves to box.
So. You guys are around the same size. It looks like you guys could. I don't know if
potentially, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's an amateur boxer here, and he's 17. Right?
Yeah.
Or he says if you ever want to get into a ring or spar or anything, let him know.
Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah, I got to get back into it. Let me work my hands a little bit, and then we'll see from there.
Hell yeah! Hey, you got people joining over on Instagram though.
Yeah, you got your people on IG showing up.
Thank you, everybody that's joining. For watching. Appreciate you guys being here.
Oh yeah, drop a like, comment, share. If you don't already, hit that follow button. Yeah.
So what led you into modeling, bro? I mean,
that's a good question.
You just don't fucking see a lot of fighters get into modeling and shit. I mean, you do with the females, you get into like
unless they're modeling like their clothes brand that they're sponsored.
Right. But that's still totally. He's actually in fashion. Like, he's a fashion model, bro.
Like you do runway.
Yeah, like it's funny because I just been like I've been into fashion since I was younger. I always had a sense of fashion. I always loved like. I feel like if I wasn't fighting, I'd probably be designing clothes if I wasn't a fighter. So I always had like, that thing.
That people really design clothes later in life?
Can I see myself designing clothes? I can see myself like making my own brand, like the Bull brand, maybe like designing some Bull hoodies, some Bull shirts, something like that. That's what I would make.
I could see that. Obviously merch is always good especially for fighters and competitors. But I was just curious as far as you actually going that extra length and designing clothes as far as for yourself. Like,
yeah, no, for sure. I definitely want to get into it in the future. After I focus on my main goal, which is I still need to get my black belt, focus on opening my own academy, and I'm not so far from that. So let's achieve that first and get everything in place, and then we'll make my merch and stuff. So
you're a brown belt, right?
Yeah, I'm a brown belt.
So you're so close.
Yeah, I think only like another year, maybe I'll get black belt. So we'll see.
That is unreal, dude. A black belt at 21 is fucking cool, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, that's the goal.
That's serious fucking rolling, bud.
That's serious dedication to your craft at a young age, man. And not a lot of people can say that. Right. You've been doing this since you were 6 years old. and it truly shows you're a professional. I liked looking here. You sent me a profile, and I got to observe it. It was like a website, and it was so clean, man. I was like, dude, this kid is ahead of everyone in everything, dude. You're doing it right.
Oh yeah, yeah. Thank you. I work with my team. So Server Media. Shout out to them. You know, we did this website together and we built it. So you know, we have a lot more to come. You know, that's only the beginning.
Are you based in LA?
No, actually, here in OC.
Oh, in Orange County.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So when is your what do you have going on here in the next future? Like, do you have another tournament coming up or?
Yeah, May 29th, I have a Worlds coming up. That's going to be one of the bigger tournaments that I'm focusing right now. Training hard for that, and also got in the acting world, which is Pitched Out. It's going to be dropping. That's actually going to be the first short film dropping. So stay tuned for that. And Lake Abyss will be next.
What was the movie called?
The first one I mentioned was Pitched Out. It's going to be a short acting film. And the second one is Lake Abyss, the short horror film.
And that one's already out, or not yet?
No, that one's coming out around the same time as the first one. They'll be dropping around the time. Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
A guy here in Bozeman, Montana, wanted to write a short horror film about our studio. We haven't heard back from him yet, but
supposedly we're supposed to be doing some kind of acting and some short film.
He said he'll write it about this. He said he'll write it about this fucking old ass building because we're in a 1800s hospital, so we're in here.
Yeah, we're in an old school hospital that got converted to studios and shit.
Business center.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, nice.
Yeah.
People get creeped out here, man. But I can say I've had a few incidences, but I don't know that it scares me.
No, that's dope.
Yeah, it's all good. We've had some weird things happen in
the light turns off in the elevator. You feel a cold breeze on your neck. Whatever.
Shadow walk by the window.
Yeah, right. Hey, you guys
do I see a folding knife? No, we're good.
Are you into the paranormal?
I mean, I know about paranormal stuff. You know, I've been told stories and experiences, but I never actually went through anything really crazy. I mean, I know some family that have been through it, but I don't mess with those things though. Yeah. But I'm a fan of horror, so yeah.
I'm a fan of aliens.
Do you like anime?
I watched a little bit of anime. Just a little bit. I've been getting into it.
What do you think?
Yeah, like what? Okay, what type?
Well, I would say more like action. There's this new anime out right now. It's called Ninja Kamui. It's like a ninja-based anime. It's kind of it's blowing up right now. It's kind of popular. If anybody knows about it, drop in the comments.
I haven't even heard about that one.
What was it called?
Ninja Kamui.
Ninja Kamui.
Yeah, it's like one of the newer animes.
It's like outside of Dragon Ball, I'll watch Attack on Titan, and that's pretty much it. Unless it's like
I tried it. And I haven't really got into it.
Unless it's adult animation like Family Guy, Bob's Burgers.
I'm a Dragon Ball guy.
South Park,
man. You know, straight up.
But you watch South Park and shit, bro?
Oh no. That's
adult animation. So wouldn't it be? It is.
I feel like that's adult cartoons.
That is adult cartoons, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's fire.
Anime's fire, dude.
Yeah,
like
one
it's
that
so
I
detailed.
just finished that was really good was Solo Leveling. That's good.
I know that anime. That's a good one. I haven't watched it. Maybe like the first few episodes.
A really good one, man.
Right. What about have you watched The Midnight Gospel?
No, I don't think I have.
Oh man, it's made by Duncan Trussell, and it's really good. It's it's about finding the path to enlightenment. Actually, it's one season long. He said it takes him
legit.
No, it's fucking sick. It's I think he said it took 7 years to make those episodes.
I watched an interview with you with another podcast earlier today, and it almost felt like the guy didn't know anything about fighting at all, or even combat sports. Was that frustrating? Like getting questions like you invited me onto the show and not knowing anything about the sport I do?
No, it was funny because I actually enjoyed explaining to him just the world of jiu-jitsu. I actually like being questioned. I think it's fun for me to talk to people who really don't know much about the sport because it gives them new information and something new to learn. And they really get into it after.
Great way of looking at things, man. That's awesome.
Yeah. I love to talk to people about something new.
No, he held a really good interview. I'm not going to take anything from him. I just was really surprised about how the lack of
So like the
knowledge.
fight questions weren't your favorite.
He just didn't have any. He didn't. He really. I mean, he kept referencing MMA as UFC, and he was, I mean, which is common, for people who are casuals and shit. But like, I was just wondering from his perspective, was it frustrating as as being interviewed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny because like a long time ago, back when I was like way younger, when I was doing jiu-jitsu, a lot of people didn't even know what jiu-jitsu even was. Like I would tell people, or like they would see me in a gi, and I would tell them, yeah, I do jiu-jitsu or Brazilian jiu-jitsu, and they would be like, oh, what's that? They would think it was karate, like a lot of people would. But like jiu-jitsu has blown up over the years so much more that now almost everybody knows it.
Karate.
We're getting a really cool opportunity this summer. We should be having Royce Gracie come on to the show in studio is what it sounds like.
Oh, that's badass.
So have you had a chance to get around the Gracies at all?
I mean, I've trained with some of the Gracies, but no, I don't think like really close to them now.
That's what's up. I was just curious because have you traveled down to Brazil or anything, the home of what you love to do?
No, man, that's on my to-do list though. I haven't traveled to Brazil, but I want to.
It has to be.
Yeah,
man.
it's definitely on my bucket list.
Because like Muay Thai fighters want to go to Thailand, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I chose a Japanese background for your backdrop, but after I put it out, I was like, "Fuck me! I should have did Brazil, dude." Like some kind of Brazilian art, But
yeah, you went more the karate route.
I did, dude, and I think it was because of the gi. To be honest with you, I think the gi threw me off, and
that's what he was just talking about.
Yeah.
He was just talking about that.
Are you guys fans of like other types of jiu-jitsu, like combat jiu-jitsu or anything like that?
Yeah, I'm recently getting into karate combat. I really fucking dig it, and they're throwing a lot of that shit in there too, man. And they're incorporating. I can't say that
Chubbs Chubbs does rolling like worlds and stuff.
Yes, my best friend. I sent him. I think I sent you Lonnie Hubbard. He's my best friend from high school, but he's also a gold medalist. I think at Worlds as well. And he's a beast, man. But he's taking some time off. I think he's just recently getting back in it. He's probably going to get into bare knuckles. What it sounds like.
Hell yeah!
Oh, very nice. Yeah, so I want to get into like originally I wanted to get into the UFC when I started jiu-jitsu, but then after my career in jiu-jitsu has went past the level that I didn't expect it to. It's kind of like I took jiu-jitsu a lot more serious at a younger age, so I kind of just like focused on that only. So that's like my only strive, my only path right now.
So what's your favorite submission?
That's a good question.
My favorite submission. That's a good one. I would say I'm gonna go with the bow and arrow choke because I've been doing that a lot more in my tournaments. That's all I've been going for.
The bow and arrow choke. I don't even know what that looks like.
Yeah, could you display it by chance or just kind of describe it?
So the bow and arrow is like, when you get in the person's back, you grab them right here by like the collar, and then you'll grab them like right here, like by the leg, by his knee, and then like you take this and you take this and you stretch them out like a bow and arrow like that, and then they're just like,
oh shit,
yeah.
And it's effective, as in like choking them out.
No, yeah, it's real effective. Like they start, like I have like so many videos on my Instagram. You'll see me doing a bow and arrow from the back. It's probably one of my favorite moves.
I will definitely be looking for the bow and arrow choke from you.
Yeah. Anybody who's watching like this right now, or like most people in jiu-jitsu, they know what the bow and arrow choke is. They would understand. It's pretty sick.
That's what's up, man. I wonder if we've seen it done in UFC, and I just noticed.
I was like, we don't do jitsu, so
yeah, right.
We're learning.
Yeah. So yes. You also like I want to kind of get away from your fighting and jiu-jitsu for a second. I want to get back onto your acting. How did that come about? Was that something that you were doing in fucking in high school or anything prior to jumping into a movie?
Well, are you acting like an arts class, like a theater class? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah. Like, how did you get into acting? Right? Yeah, that's like, how did it come about?
Acting was more of a thing that I personally chose. I just decided to ask my parents, hey, like, can I do anything in the acting world with jiu-jitsu, or is there any way to try acting? And there was we'll see what we can do, because it was just something I just thought about myself. And so we just got some connects, we started connecting with the right people, and we just got an opportunity to get involved with anything. But the first short film I did was the short horror film, which was personally like I definitely loved that one a lot for the first time because I'm so much into horror. So that was just like well one of the few rare times I was able to get into that. So after that, that's when I got the second door open to get into the second short film was called Pitched Out, and that was the more action where I could use my jujitsu actually and like kind of feel like John Wick style. You know what I mean?
Heck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Uh,
So the
did,
connections.
did you have to do any training as far as like action sequences and stuff?
Yes. Yeah. I just did that. Like about 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
How was
sweet.
it? Like, what did it entail?
It was fun. We went to the gym. Just it was like a gymnastics gym, and we were just going over the moves on how we're gonna like put these fights together, these fight scenes, and it was just like we're just brainstorming, coming up with ideas like how we're gonna make this like. And it's about we have to get the camera right. The camera angles on
Sure,
doing the fight
yeah.
scenes.
I'm sure there's a lot to it, man.
Yeah. There's a lot. So I mean,
How many-
it's a great time.
How many takes was the most take on a scene?
Yeah. How many takes did you take on your most?
It was about 5 takes.
I don't know.
I think that's the way to word it, right?
Yeah.
Take most? What does that mean? I think I said it right.
You've been so I've been chatting with you for the last couple of weeks. You seem to be a really big fan of your father. Do you care to go into detail and like and how
Shout out, Pops.
his kind of inspiration that he's laid on you and the kind of
My dad's here if you want to see him right now. Want to come on?
yeah, why not? Bring him on in. Let's say hi to him.
Now we
Yeah,
bring
I was
in
gonna
the
say-
bull's father. Call him Steed. Right?
What's
What's
going
up?
on, man? Hi.
How are you?
Your son has been giving you your flowers behind your back and talking you up. He says, "My dad's my inspiration and helped me out and stuff." So
How
I
dare
really
he
wanted
do
to
that?
get the
How
story
dare
behind
he? How dare he do that?
yeah, no, he's a big fan of you, and I kind of wanted to hear in his perspective of your guys' journey, together as far as father and son, and your guys' journey into competing and some of your takes from it. Was it hard watching your son in certain situations, or you know what I'm saying?
So when Jacob started, I was we didn't know it would develop into what it is right now. When he did his first competition after about 6 or 7 months of training, yeah, the feeling I felt for the first time was one that I still hold in my head till today. And to be honest with you, man, it never goes away. We feel like that every single time. I don't know about Jacob, but me as a father, but as I see him. As I seen him progress and get better and better, I felt that he would understand how to keep himself safe. But at the very beginning, this was nerve-wracking, man. I tell you. And so I never missed a class or missed a tournament ever.
Incredible. Let's give that motherfucker a round of applause.
Thank you.
Let's go, man.
Thank you. Yeah, I've been in every single class session, every academy. Snowstorms, blizzards, whatever was going on, we trained. If I had a sick family member, Jacob was training, I would go to the hospital later. So my commitment and my desire to be with Jacob was beyond what I've seen any father do. So
That's incredible, man.
and if he said I was by his side, I was more by his side. I was inside of Jacob. It was like if I wasn't there, I was living in him. And so
That's
yeah.
So he kind of got into it early. You said that he was bullied, and that you guys made a decision that when he was being bullied, that you guys were going to teach him how to defend himself. And as it kind of progressed as a 6-year-old, you said that now let's fast forward a few years into 10. Did you start to understand that he was that dude? He's that good.
Yeah, when the bully situation happened and he cried in the car on the way home, we were at a party. And I said, Jake, don't worry, we'll take care of it. This won't happen to you again. I wasn't sure which combat sport he was going to join. And just out of nowhere, it was like God just sent this to him because he, my sister-in-law, my wife's sister, is a police officer in the city of Newark, New Jersey. Okay. And
I did actually, I think in that podcast that we were listening on.
Oh yeah, he mentioned this before several times. Yeah. So when she said bring your kids, because we have 5 kids, so we brought everybody to the gym. She said bring the kids, let's train jiu-jitsu. I said I don't know what that is, but yeah, let's go. So when I asked him how he liked the first class, he looked up at me and said, "This was fun. I want to come back tomorrow." So that was the beginning of Young Bull. You know,
Incredible,
and so,
man.
yeah,
I love his name. Bull. I love it. I would, like a couple weeks ago.
It does
I
flow,
even,
like you said, though.
I told the boys, I said, if I were to ever compete in anything, I would go by El Toro. Same thing, you know, because I'm a Taurus also, and I always said if you mess with the bull, you get
Awesome.
the chance. You know what I mean?
yeah. Now we didn't discover that. I didn't discover that he was good at this until when the first time he competed one weight class up, and 2 ages up, right? So he was in a higher rank, and the kid was 2 years older than him. Jacob takes second place at the Naga tournament in New Jersey, some of the toughest kids around, and that's when I knew that.
Competitive wise, is East Coast versus West Coast competitions? You know, is it do you see a degree of levels there, or is it pretty close to the same?
No, they're not the same. East Coast is tougher and way tougher.
Really?
And we say this because we know it for sure. New York, New Jersey, Rhode Island has the toughest wrestlers that I've ever seen, that Jacob ever competed against. The judo players on the East Coast are really, really strong, really good. So are the wrestlers. And I'm not talking about Iowa state champions. I'm talking about local.
Yeah.
New Jersey, New York, New Jersey in particular has some of the strongest wrestlers. You know, because Jacob wrestled for 4 years of his young life. We came up here to, he wrestled here too, and he still does go to classes here. But the East Coast for sure. The grappling in New Jersey and New York is really hard. Those guys are tough.
That's interesting to me.
And they
they show them everything. You know, so yeah.
Basketball is too. It's like New York. You know,
really?
Yeah, they still say
I'm just surprised.
Yeah.
But I really thought,
New York is so
because
high.
but California is addicted to boxing. So I mean,
Isn't that crazy?
Regional wise, I kind of was just curious about competition levels, because you look at the West Coast. I think some of the West Coast fighters, like the bare knuckle fighters and shit, they bang the hardest. You know what I mean? Compared to on the East.
Right. Well, MMA is really, really legit here in California.
Look at Drew Angelcourt, for example.
Yeah.
That fucker is a savage, dude. Savage. He's from the West Coast, and they just fight different. I think they fight different.
I think like
stylized. Yes, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. I'm not saying better than either one, but I'm just saying stylized.
East of the Mississippi, dude, a lot of our friends fucking fight tough.
The Florida fighters are fucking gangsters, dude.
I'm talking about like, I mean, mixed technically east of the Mississippi.
Oh, you're talking.
You know what I mean? Like
Terrell.
Yeah, dude. Like
that's across the pond, mate.
Yeah,
and then I don't know. You were saying West was better. I was just trying to think, like, dude, almost every besides our boy Kai Stewart,
Yeah,
that's true. Basically Kai versus fucking Florida at this point.
And maybe I'm thinking boxing. I have more of a boxing more in mind, not so much bare knuckle.
Oh, you're talking about glove boxing.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, we got off track there.
Kalen Legg, love you, buddy. In the red corner, what's up? And Wesley Kill Eagle, yes. That was awesome. I think that was at the start of the dad story. So
yeah, no, I definitely wanted to hear from you. So I'm glad that you were available, man. Because you deserve the flowers that you get from your son.
Thank you.
And you don't see fathers with that kind of dedication to their son's craft. And I'm really honored to have your son on the show.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys, and thank you for giving me this little piece to speak my mind to you guys. I appreciate you very much. Thank you, guys.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
Mr. Bull.
Yes, sir.
So,
back in the saddle again, we say.
So I had one.
All right, there he goes.
Let's go.
There, baby.
On the other interview, you were talking about after the black belt, there's the red belt, but it takes so long to achieve. Is that your ultimate goal? Is to work your way up to that?
I didn't even know.
That's a good question.
And that was a knockout question.
Yeah. The thing is, like, at red belt, I think you most likely I'll probably be in my 60s, maybe, or maybe later 60s.
It takes a very long time.
Yeah. I'll be pretty old. So I might not be like, look forward to red belt.
What does
to be
it
honest.
mean to have the red belt then?
Right. Why does it take so long?
Can you give somebody who doesn't know anything about the stacking of belts and shit?
Yeah, well, you start with the belt progression and tell us.
Yeah, just break it down for us,
would you please?
Here we go.
You want to start from the beginning, like to white belt?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yep.
Okay, yeah. So I mean, white belt. I mean, is basically just like you're starting off. You're like, it's kind of self-explanatory. You're getting into it, and you don't really know what you're doing yet, right? And you're just trying to learn jiu-jitsu. And once you get this, there's also the kid ranks, which goes from like the gray, white to gray, and then the half color belts like gray, black, yellow, white, and then on and on. Because there's half color belts. I'm sure you guys know about those, right?
With the stripes. Yeah, I think my daughter's like a white with, I don't remember, green stripe maybe. It was
Oh yeah.
top color. Yeah, it was, it was a striped white
Yeah,
belt.
there's white and green. You don't see those too much. I think I was promoted from so I went through white, yellow, orange, black, and then green. Then
Do
I
you
went
have
to
them
blue.
available? Can we see them?
Yeah. I think I do have them.
Hell yeah, dude. Let's see
Yeah.
them, bro. Display your trophies to us, please.
Well, either way, Usyk just beat Tyson Fury. And
Usyk did win?
He did win.
did
yeah.
win.
Motherfucker. Dude,
This is my bag of all my belts.
That night's
Oh shit!
Oh, yeah, nice. Here we go.
I keep
Bag of belts.
in this bag, right?
This is thugged out. I'm happy. Let's go, dude.
Yes, sir.
Anybody that's in here, thank you for joining.
Thank you guys for watching. Please share this show.
This is my first white belt.
Weeks after I commented.
First ever white belt. Look how short it is. It's first ever white
Holy
belt.
crap, man.
And then I got my yellow belt. Oh man, this one's beat up. Look at this. It's so old. You can
Dang,
see
now
how
we
old
had
it is.
some work on her, baby.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can
that's
see the
rolling
dirt,
right
the
there,
tape
boy.
is ripped off. Yellow belt. I got the orange one right here. Hold on. Oh, this one's worked up all right. This is my orange belt. You can see definitely has some dirt. Still got the 4 stripes. I made it to 4
What
stripes.
does that mean, though, when you start striping them out like that?
Yeah, I haven't gotten stripes in such a long time. The last time I got stripes, I was I was orange black belt. I think it's just kind of slowly showing your progression in the sport and how much you're going to training and how many.
Discretion, or what would you
Yeah.
like, a coach, or what do you guys call your guys as teachers? Coach.
I call them professors. Where I train out, where we call them professors.
I like that.
That's cool.
Yeah, but like usually like in the other gyms or back where I was training the East Coast originally, we would say coaches. But yeah, where I train, it's mainly professors now.
That's what's up.
See, and Ebbs was a sensei.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess it's just where you train, right?
So-
Or where you learn to call it.
And this is the blue belt. And then purple belt.
Heck yeah.
Dude,
And now I'm a brown belt.
still climbing. There
Now
we
you're
go,
on
dude.
top. You're so close, my man.
So close. Now I got one more belt after that. So yeah, that's all my belts.
I don't know if you've ever seen them, but I came across them. I was I'm a fan of displaying things. And when my son was in Taekwondo, he got a couple belts and shit. And I was gonna get a little display bar. Do you have anything like that? Like a little display for him as trophies?
No, but I have them in like a little box for right now. But yeah, I gotta get I gotta frame them up and stuff, and I gotta put them in I gotta get like a big case for that, like a trophy case.
For sure, dude. I think it's cool. And just to be able to have those and display them, because that takes each one of those belts is so much work.
Oh yeah, no, it's years of hard training, grinding, blood, sweat, and tears. So yeah, I gotta show it off, right?
That's right. That's what I'm saying, man. I totally I feel like it's something that you got to display. It was cool that you had them on hand, though.
Oh shit, we've had 23 people join.
Yeah, thank you, man. Got all the views in here. Thank you, guys.
Absolutely, dude. Instagram's going nuts.
Yeah, you got Instagram followers, which is cool, man. You got your people watching in, tuning in.
Thank you, everybody, so much for tuning in.
We're battling everything. I got to apologize to you.
I think 303 is on
because
right now. I don't.
We always run on Saturdays, right? Friday, Saturday. But for one, we did not know Tyson Usyk was going to be going on at the same time. Now we're battling UFC Fight Night, and there's boxing matches.
No, I think it's 303, isn't it?
So our viewers, I guaranteed right now, are watching the fights. I was like, yo. And I said it before we started this episode. I looked at Levi. I said, I fucked up. He's like, what do you mean? I said, I scheduled horribly today, dude. Like, it was just a really bad time, dude.
Yeah, it's game 7.
And I apologize to you because I should have been more aware of the events that were going on today.
Oh, no worries, no worries. I mean, I'm sure they got something now to watch after the fight. You know, they can come to this interview.
right.
So
They'll come back. Yeah, that's where the viewers
And-
come back, dude.
And that's why we got to share it after we get out of here. Everybody drop a share right now so they'll see it when they check their phones.
Yeezy.
yeah,
Oh, that was a dope sign. Whatever you just did, it was tight. He's like, "Brrr."
That's the
That's
over,
the
man.
Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
iconic. It's iconic.
That's hilarious. Hey man, you seem to be a fan of culture, arts, and a variety of other things because you compete in them, you do them, and you are a part of them. So, what is your favorite movie?
My favorite movie. That is definitely gonna be John Wick.
Damn.
Damn.
Which one? First one?
Which one? Yeah.
I'm a fan of all the movies. I love every John Wick movie I've seen. So I mean, just
Damn, I
generally
haven't
John
watched the
Wick.
fourth one yet. Third one was all right. I haven't watched the fourth one yet though.
So, is it safe to say Keanu's your favorite?
Yeah, Keanu's one of my favorite actors.
He's the
I think-
fucking man, dog. Out
Yeah,
of all the
he's
scandals, all the
him.
bad people in Hollywood, all the shitty actors, all this and that, he's the dude that remains a gangster, dude.
I heard
does
Keanu's
cool
also
shit.
playing. If you guys watch any of the Sonic movies, have you watched the first two?
Oh yeah, I love the Sonic movies, and I like Knuckles. The series was good
I heard
too.
he's going to be voicing Shadow the Hedgehog in the third movie, so that's going to be pretty cool.
Look out.
Really?
Yeah.
Isn't he from North Dakota?
Who? Keanu Reeves?
Yeah.
That would be wild. Who comes from there?
Him, Wiz Khalifa.
Shut the fuck up. I thought he's from fucking Philadelphia or some shit.
But he was born in, I was going to say he's born.
Or Pittsburgh. He was born in North Dakota. I didn't even know people came out of North Dakota.
I didn't know he was going to either. That's cool.
Well, I didn't believe that Wyoming was real. And I've even drove through it, and I still, and hold on, I've still never seen shit that made me believe it.
He went
No,
there.
for real, bro. Like, there was nothing.
Hey, Devil's Tower, though. Levi, chat about it. You were over in that area, though.
All right, so there's a dude down here down the hallway that does rocks, right?
Hey, we have a rock over there with that guy right now.
Yeah, we do. And we got check our Patreon for that video.
Yeah.
But anyways, so when I went to Devil's Tower, dude, there's no convincing me otherwise that's not a big ass tree stump. Like the way you look at it, and it's all like barked up.
It looks like a redwood, dude.
dude, I've seen
Like the bark and shit.
And then if you go around on the walking trail and you just go up and around, you know.
Do you believe in giant like trees and shit
Thing,
back
dude.
there, like
There's a-
ancient trees?
There's
and shit?
literally a canyon as big as that tree. Boom.
That's a hard one for me. Until I see it in person, I'm not sure. So I mean,
Like
Devil's Tower, man. If you
like,
ever
are you
get up
into
that way.
conspiracies or anything? Like, do you like what do you do besides fight and cool shit? Like what do you keep your mind
Like,
happy
what's your
with?
YouTube University like?
Yeah, what are you watching on Facebook Watch?
usually if I'm not like competing or training or nothing with jiu-jitsu wise, I just how my hobbies would be like just chilling. I mean, I hang out with my siblings a lot. I'm very close to my siblings. I like skateboarding,
This is my brother right here.
gaming a little bit. Watching animes. I just kind of doing the regular stuff. What most people like to do, and yeah, just enjoying myself, just having my free time.
You a gamer?
Yeah, I game a little bit.
I see your chair back there. It makes me ask.
Yeah,
What
yeah,
do
I got the gaming chair.
Are you a console person or a CP?
Oh, shout out to Beard Wisconsin, by the way.
I got the PC right here.
My mustache earlier.
That's PC.
He's a PC guy.
Yes, sir.
What do you play though?
Yeah, what do you play?
I play a little bit of games. I mean, I got let me think of some. Got Overwatch, Call of Duty. Got some horror games. Outlast is like a really scary horror game. I'm kind of a nerd a little bit.
Levi says he will run a fade on any one of those.
Oh yeah.
Sure, he said. Absolutely. I've never played
Play
about
Apex?
half of them, but let's get it. Oh, Apex, dog. All right, I'll do that.
Apex is a good game. It's
That
iconic.
shit,
A lot
dude,
of
the
people
last
don't play
3-4 seasons of that shit's been hard as a motherfucker, though, bro. Pissing
it.
me
Yeah,
off.
yeah. I'm not that much of a sweat, but I enjoyed it for fun.
Yeah, they say, yeah, competitive dude. Kai Stewart does that on his off time. I'm like, I'm good, dude. Like that shit's.
Do you know who Kai Stewart is?
Cool.
Kai Stewart?
I don't think so.
He's the BKFC 145 champion.
2-time world champ. He's in fight camp right now. On
I don't
June
think I read
21st,
it.
he defends his title
Against a very seasoned Brian Duran.
in Hollywood, Florida.
Who do you have?
Kai Stewart by knockout.
Me too. Straight
I
up.
don't think I heard it. At first, I thought you were gonna say Kai Cenat because everybody knows Kai Cenat. He's like a big streamer.
And it's kind of on point too because we were talking about
We
streaming.
were
and shit,
talking
yeah.
about streaming. It would have been a good one, but no, we gotta
Do you watch Bare
push our
Knuckle?
boy. You know what I'm saying?
I haven't in a while. I mean, but I know.
$7.99 a month, bro. You and your dad should just watch that shit. It's so fun.
You and your
Last
dad
night
would
was
fucking
good.
love it, dude.
Last night
They're
was good.
having a show. Rumor has it. I don't even know if I can say this, but can I? Maybe supposedly in San Diego, and allegedly, I guess.
No, I think David might have said that in the post-fight presser. I don't remember.
Well,
Hour and 40 minutes.
either way, you and your fucking dad should pull up and watch this fucking shit, dude. In
Oh, yeah.
person, you guys
I'll
can
be down.
bond over it. I bet you your dad would love it, dude. There's nothing like bare knuckle, man. Like I'm telling you, we've been to every kind of fighting event. It feels like, you know what I mean, except for UFC. We haven't gone there yet.
In karate
Yeah.
combat.
So
We have credential is if we can fucking.
Like if we can put in for 306, we have to do it now.
Right. We haven't been to UFC yet, but when we do, that's
Or
gonna be
Las Vegas.
or Vegas. Yeah, we're waiting.
Vegas, yeah, I've been to Vegas a few times. Well, actually, a lot of times
You been
already.
there?
Yeah, I've been to Vegas.
Have you competed there?
My big ass don't need to be
Oh, yeah, I have a few times. I'm
Yeah?
not sure exactly what tournaments. I mean, maybe Jiu-Jitsu World League or there's a lot of tournaments to compete out there. I can't remember the exact names, but yeah, I've been out there multiple times. And
Where's
competed.
your favorite place to compete at, man? Like, do you have a place that you love to
Like
go?
venue?
Yeah.
That's a good one. I mean, I like going down to San Diego for Jiu-Jitsu World League. I like going there a lot for. I like their tournaments. You know, they run good tournaments.
Is that where Worlds was at this year?
No, what the Worlds I'm doing is going to be in Long Beach at the Pyramid.
Shout out Ryan Perez. That's my dog. Shout out
Hell yeah.
Mason. Shout out
Oh, that's our boy, dog.
Jay Villa too.
Jay Villa's in the bitch.
What brought us down to California to begin with was bare knuckle. You know, we do a lot of our
Really?
travel for bare knuckle.
We didn't get our match.
I didn't see it, to be honest with you.
No, Matt's was there.
But yeah, dude, that's what brought us down to California. You asked me what I thought of Cali. I loved it actually. You know, they treated us so nice. Like, and then I also I like the weather. You know, it's kind of like Montana. It felt like Montana. There was a lot more mountains than I expected in California. To be honest with you, I thought it was just all city. I don't know what I had it really in my mind. But when you look around, it's quite pretty, man. There's a lot of mountains and shit.
Yeah, some places are really beautiful.
But I want to. She said hopped off the plane at LAX with my dream in my cardigan, right? But then she said she looked to her right, seen the Hollywood sign.
She
Bro,
lied to us.
You're
fool.
lying. You're lying.
She lied to us. We were
You
in
can
LA.
see it that far off the fucking mountain. You can see a white speck on the mountain, but that ain't seeing it, bro.
Hey man, did you ever watch that movie
know what
Orange
I mean?
County with fucking Jack Black?
Orange County.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think I
fire,
did.
dude! I was just thinking,
To be honest, I don't watch a lot of TV, so I gotta catch up. You know, I gotta start.
No, Orange
watching
County.
some
Dude,
of
You
those.
gotta watch Orange County with
That's one of
Jack
those-
Black.
that's
That
one of
shit's
those
so
comedies
funny,
you just
man.
put
live
on.
in Orange County, man.
It's one of those
Yeah, I
comedies
know.
you put on and you just fall
I'll put it on my list of
It's
to do
fucking
watch.
hilarious, dude. Jack Black's that's early Jack Black too, and he's hilarious as fuck.
I think it takes
That's right,
two times
hilarious,
to
yeah.
get
Yeah.
it, like to make it funny. But after that, it's like Hot Rod, bro. You fucking love it. It's good.
yeah, dude.
It's Hot Rod and all those movies kind of took like one or two tries,
So,
but after that,
what fashion like
memorize it?
what fashion brands have you worked with and modeled for?
There's within the when I was doing fashion shows, there's Insufficient Fun is one of the brand model names. One of the teams I've worked with. There's Active Pair. I just modeled for them just yesterday, and yeah. So I've worked the three of them. So pretty iconic.
That's
Hell yeah.
And then you mentioned your sponsors or somebody that your team or something. Moya, is that right?
Yeah, Moya Brand sponsors me for Jiu-Jitsu, yes, sir. Shout out to Moya Brand.
How is that for you? Is like what do they do for you? Are they like is it a supplemental thing? What is it?
Oh, it's a gi company.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
hotel. So yeah, and when I go to travel, they got me on that, and then they gave me like six gis, and
10 gis a year.
10 gis a year. That's what it is. Yeah. So
That's
yeah,
what's up, man.
yes, sir.
I got a gi sent to me, and I never rolled a day in my life. Do you remember that, you guys? I gave it away. It was sick. It was super sick, dude. Like it was really nice quality too.
You could put those fuckers in a collar tie or something, dude. Come on, no.
Those things are so nice. If I would have had it, I would have sent it to you, man. I gave it to another friend though. He's all like, "Can I have this?" I was like, "Yeah, you can have it."
It was badass.
It was badass, dude. It came with a white belt.
It was high quality.
It was super high quality, dude. Like geese are heavy,
Nice.
dude. Like I never realized how heavy they are,
They're
bro.
like a weighted blanket.
They're like a weighted blanket. Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Geese usually comes around like 3 to 4 pounds, like 4 pounds for sure, or sometimes 5.
See, we always think we wear 4 pounds of clothes, or is that
Heck
something we
no.
tell ourselves?
No, because those geese are fucking heavy,
Something we
dude.
tell ourselves.
It reminded me
Yeah.
of Dragon Ball. Do you remember when Piccolo takes off his weighted clothing? Yeah, dog.
Yeah, and the dust settles.
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
Geese are the
Yeah.
shit, he says. William Bailey.
Hell yeah.
Hell
Shout out
yeah.
to my boy Boots.
Yes, sir.
I guess telling me about working with fashion, you know.
Oh, actually, speaking of fashion, hold on real quick.
sure.
Shout out to our brother, Infinite Wealth, Mason, you the man, and the homie, Legit Legs. Shout out to Annie Low.
Oh yeah, always.
We all got fucking
and
we got
collective. What's Randy's new one?
elevated.
Right, collective Elevators. I'm sorry, Randy. I'll have to
Elevated
relook.
lifestyles. Elevated lifestyles. I think.
That's it. Yeah, that sounds right. But no, back to fashion, man. Like, what's it like working with other models and photographers and directors, that type of shit? And then also, what's it like to hit a runway? You know what I mean? And walk down a catwalk and shit.
Yeah. It's a great time for me. I like it. What I really like about it is like when I love when they have like super dope designs and it's like they put you in a badass outfit and like I was wearing this really cool sick outfit. It was like almost like it was like tech wear mixed with like active it's like a workout but like tech wear type of outfit. It was pretty badass. But it's like when you're walking down the runway, it's just dope. You got all the camera flashes on you. You got everybody like just like looking like it's like I don't know. It's just you like
Are
the
you
spotlight.
nervous or did it just come fucking natural?
Yeah, who doesn't love the spotlight on them, right? So that's like what I really love about it. But also the clothes are really nice too. So I mean, it's pretty simple, just like that.
Did it come easy though? Like, were you nervous?
Right? Did you have any like like rookie airs walking like a stumble or anything walking out? You know?
No, for me it's pretty straight to the point. It's pretty simple to get. Just walk down the runway. They tell me where to walk. I do exactly what they say. And I'm not really that nervous either. Only because I'm already so used to like crowds and everybody watching me. I mean, he said, "What's it like?"
Did you see that comment? Yeah.
What's it like? No,
Oh,
you can
that's
do
hilarious. Fool.
almost your Molly shit. That's funny. It's pretty cool.
Fucking hilarious, dog.
Like, yeah,
But
So what's it like behind the scenes, bro? Everyone wants to fucking know. Are models snarky? Or you guys have this weird fucking like
what's the
competition?
vibe like in the
What's
dressing
the
room?
vibe behind the scenes?
It's about the dressing room. Like, what's the vibe like?
yeah, I understand. To be honest, it's modeling or what I've been doing in modeling. It's been pretty cool for me. My experiences has all been nice, it's all been chill. I never had any issues and nothing like that. Everybody's really nice with each other. Everybody likes to talk with each other. It's very open, so loving. That was my experience. So I mean, I've had a great time behind the scenes.
Do you ever get to keep any of the outfits that you model, or
Yeah.
do you have to give them all back?
Most of the time you have to give them back. But for my first couple of times, they sometimes let you keep the outfits depending on what the brand is.
That's cool.
Yeah, but most of the time you give
I
them
always
back.
wondered that too. Actually, like, is it theirs after? You know what I mean? Because you feel like that shit's made for them, like stitched to them. Isn't it like tailor fitted and shit? Yeah.
No, the outfits that we wear are merely just to show the outfits like a showcase. And then we just give them right back.
That's good. That's good.
Just imagine, bro. That swag looks nice, but I'll collar tie the fuck out of you.
Strap that around him. Say, I'll treat this sleep like a gi, you fucker.
So far what I've noticed with you, I don't know how it's going to be with other Brazilian jiu-jitsu competitors, but you're so humble, bro. Like,
Thank you, man. I appreciate
you
it.
don't seem to have any to desire to be an asshole. Just everything that you've since the day we started talking, man. You've been so smooth about it. You've been professional. It's fucking
Yeah, I kept it that way since I was young. That's how I want to keep it. I especially because I love my fan base too. I love like all the people that show me love, and I want to show them love back. I'm not a fan of really like I don't like throwing dirt in anybody's names. I don't like really calling anybody out. Just to trash talk. I just like to be in sport, enjoy what I'm doing, and just go with the flow. And the only
what's it
time
like
I'm
to
really
start-
like really showing that fire in me is when I win. I'll get really excited. I'll scream. I'll do anything. But other than that, I'm always humble to my opponents. I'm always saying nice things. So
What's it
that's just
like
how I
at
am.
those competitions? Do you guys have weigh-ins and shit? Like, do you guys do face-offs and all that shit?
Oh, that's only for super fights though.
So like, so what's that
Super
mean though? Like,
fight
is that worlds or because we're unfamiliar with your sport in that sense? Like
So
we love combat sports, but we've never had
So
an
would that be
opportunity
like-
to go to something like that.
yeah, so that would be like Valley Fest.
That would be like let me name one like fight to win would do like face offs like that. Who's number one definitely or like one championship would those like the type of events they would do face offs.
In there ever? What is your ultimate goal as far as this goes? Are you ever going to take your Brazil like your striking? Because you said you've been working boxing, you've been working striking. Now you're like damn near a black belt in jiu-jitsu. Are you going to take this into competing, into fighting? Because this is what a lot of you see everyone doing. This is what they actually are preparing for.
Or is he
Yeah.
gonna stay rolling? Is that what you're
Right? Are
asking?
you going to transition to fighting?
like Gordon Ryan?
yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm glad you asked that because this is where I wanted to like this one part I want to talk about mainly. All this jiu-jitsu and like everything I worked for, I want to transition all of this into the acting world. So like I want to use everything that I've been training with into acting. So that's why I said when I was talking about John Wick, I really wanted to get into like action films like John Wick like that. So like that's and then at the same time I want to open up.
Dude, that's rad, bro. I just thought those were side quests, dog. I really legitimately, I thought those were side quests for you.
No, yeah. I think I've been taking more seriously. So when I get my black belt, I still want to open up my own academy, get a name for it, and still able to teach back to the jiu-jitsu community, teach to everybody. But at the end of the mission,
now we have a focus point, right? What
Yeah.
studios are you desiring to go to? Have you been trying to work with Universal or fucking ABC or somebody like that? In that sense, have you gone that far?
No, I mean I let all my management team worry about that. That's why like I have a management team to get me the things I need to do. They handle all of that part of the business. I'm just doing the work. I'm just the guy who works and I'm doing everything in the back while it's like teamwork. It's kind of how it is.
You want to? I'm going to inspire you a little. Well, this should anyhow. Your name is being shown right now in Great Falls, Montana.
Really?
That statement alone. That statement alone is just like you're 21 years old and you're being noticed by a podcast out of Montana. That's pretty awesome, dude.
Wow. Wow. Thank you.
You know what
That's
I mean?
awesome.
Like
That's awesome.
it's just not I think as far as like you're being noticed around the world now. I mean, is what I'm trying to say. Your reach is stretching everywhere now. You know what I mean? Like I've seen you on several podcasts. You know what I mean? I don't know where they're
people could
stationed.
know
at.
somebody and they just send it out there. You know what I mean?
Right.
Who knows?
Right. It's pretty
That
neat,
makes me
man.
very happy.
I love what you got going on.
Life, right? It's like
What's it
Thank
like
you,
working
man.
with the director and acting, man? Are they assholes? Like, what if you don't nail your part? You know what I mean?
They can be, they're very strict. I'll tell you that. So you definitely got to know what you're doing. You don't want to go in there, like forgetting your lines, or you don't want to go in there like forgetting everything that you was working on. When you go into acting and you got lines and all that, you got to go in there prepared. So you got to go in there like heavily focused. Because if they got to tell you your lines or you forget something, they're gonna be strict with you. So yeah.
Are you interested in doing like stunt roles to maybe work your way into the main role, or how?
Yeah. That's
what do you think about that.
That's a great question. I want to add on to that question as well. Like, are you trying to do like the role of like I was trying to mention Jason Statham or fucking like an action role?
John Wick.
Yeah. I get that, but like, is that his ultimate goal to do all of his own stunts and shit too?
My IT man.
Oh yeah, that is my goal. I want to be able to do my own stunts. That's why like I do a little bit of gymnastics myself, so I can like get comfortable with that.
You're in gymnastics too?
Yeah, I started getting back into that. I used to do it a long time ago, but I got back into it.
Beast, bro.
Yeah.
What don't you do, dude?
Yeah, like I say, I'm doing it all. I'm trying to do everything. So I'm working my best, to really get myself up there,
How
to
often
do.
do you how often do you swim laps?
That's a good question. Actually, I haven't done swimming in a while, but I should start swimming a lot more,
They say
especially when
that's the best overall full body workout you can get is
You
swimming.
think?
that is, yeah,
Yeah. You look at
yeah.
fucking Michael Phelps, so it makes sense. You
Prime
know.
Michael Phelps, right?
So
I
what's
mean,
it?
he's still
What's it like
still
doing
good.
auditions and shit, bro? Like lining up auditions and kind of walking in there. Is it bare bone? I've always kind of wondered, what it's like. Do you get a fucking script ahead of time, or they're just like, here, read this?
Auditions, it's interesting because when I was called in for an audition, he just called me in the room and he was like, "Do this." Like he asked me like use the basketball and like act like a professional basketball player. He said do the movements, like just like give emotions as a
Really good
basketball
question.
player would if I was like in the NBA or something. And it's just kind of simple as that. You gotta put on a different face, emotions. You really gotta express yourself. So express yourself is the most part in acting. So I mean, it wasn't that hard for me. It was like my first time or so doing the audition. So I was a little bit nervous. So I didn't get that role. But within the next few times, when I was getting better, then that's when I got the role of like doing the short films I'm doing now, pitched out Lake Abyss. So I got better.
coming out around the same time, so that's fucking
It's
sick.
fucking fire.
With that being said, though, is it hard balancing BJJ acting and modeling?
Shout out to Eve for that question on IG.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It could be tough at times. But I handle it well. So I focus one thing out of a time. So when I'm training hard 1 week, I'll just if I got sometimes I'll get a call randomly throughout the day and it'll be like, hey, you got to be in LA for something for the short film or something. I'll go to training and I'll go back home, shower, and I'll rush straight to there. So I stay focused. I don't really let anything bother me or
How do
get
you
to me.
how do you balance it though? Like your energy. You don't look run down. You look really healthy and fucking happy. Like you don't look
But
run down or anything though. You look like you balanced it out. How do you manage it mentally and
um, I think, well, I mean, I eat healthy. I never eat trash. Vitamin B12. I just stay as
What's your
healthy as
sleep schedule
possible.
like?
I always got energy, so I'm kind of just, it's normal for me. I'm kind of just used to it. I'm still young, right?
What's your sleep schedule like?
I always try to be in bed by like 9:30, or I try to be in bed, before like 10:30, no later than that, so that I can get, my full 7, 6 hours of sleep.
There we go.
Uh, and yeah, and then I wake up at 6 in the morning, or like, yeah, 6 a.m. and then class starts at 7, and then train. I did 2 classes, so I finish by 9:30 a.m. and then I'll come back home, shower, eat my breakfast, then work out in the afternoon, and then yeah, I'll just take my rest for the day. Then that's every day, Monday through Friday.
Hey, man, his sleep schedule, man. Truly, you've gotten yourself well rounded, man. That's pretty
Yes,
freaking good.
sir. I wouldn't be able to do most of it without sleep. Sleep is number one.
I lack sleep, dude. Seriously, like I'm a night owl, dude. And then when like the day starts, we have to do shit for the show all day. You know what I mean? Like
I
it
feel
feels like
that.
I'm always behind on sleep. It sucks.
Yeah,
When you're chasing goals, though, that's why I had to ask you. You know what I mean? Like, whoever asked that question, balancing out, that was a fantastic question, man.
I was. Thank you for asking.
Yeah.
IG ended. It looks like. Oh, maybe not. Look, it
I
said
don't
that.
know.
Hold on. Pitched out. That's dope. Oh, cool. Okay.
I
So
don't know how to say that, and I'm not gonna.
I'll do it.
well,
I'll do it right
okay,
here.
Go ahead, get on it.
There's a question. No, you gotta. I gotta read it. Yeah. Okay. So it says, I saw Noel, Julianimi,
About you.
aka Hector, in that movie. You said and pitched out. That's dope. How was it working with him?
Oh yeah, Noel G. Hector. He plays the Hector in every movie. Yeah,
Hector.
Hell yeah,
Dude.
dude,
yeah,
Hector.
yeah. No, he's an awesome guy, man. I love him. Talking to him was so fun. He's a funny guy too. Man, he's hilarious.
Sorry if I
Yeah.
murdered his last name, bro.
uh,
Fact. Wait, don't
no,
don't.
yeah. He's a great guy to work with. Very open. You can talk to him like like you knew him for like so many years. Like he's so cool, so humble.
teaching you a lot? Like, when you were working with him, was he showing you some tricks and trades?
No, we were just like, we was talking and we was getting to know each other, and I was showing him, talking to him about jiu-jitsu, and he had a different scene. We weren't like doing the same part, so he had a different scene, I had a different scene, but getting the chance to talk to him was very, very nice. Very humble dude. So yeah.
Getting opportunities like that, especially with someone who's been in a ton of fucking movies, including that one with Jim Carrey. He becomes Bruce Almighty. Doesn't he get the monkey? And
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Bruce Almighty, yeah.
What did you ask him? Like, what were the questions that you asked him? What was kind of the conversation like?
It was more like just like we were really chatting about the scene. As we're on the scene, we were talking about like, oh, like what is this gonna be like, how we're gonna shoot the scene. It was more like talking about what we're doing on the spot. It's funny because I did mention the movie about the Bruce Almighty movie. I was like, oh, remember that one part you did in the movie? I watched that with the monkey, and we started laughing about it. He was like, oh yeah, man, it's iconic.
Yeah, he was cool about it though, huh?
Yeah, he's really cool about it. He's a funny guy. He got jokes. So I mean, I love talking to Noel G. He's such a great guy.
That's right.
Yeah,
man. So what is your next year looking like for you? What's your schedule looking like?
Schedule's busy as always. Still competing. Right now, I'm focused on the tournament, Worlds, that's coming up on May 29th. It's gonna be in Long Beach at the Pyramid.
Oh, cool. And is that you say Worlds, and I'm gonna act like I know, but I'm assuming that's a Worlds competition, right? People are flying in from everywhere.
Yeah, Worlds competition. So everybody's gonna be flying in from a bunch of different states, countries, all around the place. So that's what I'm focused on right now for training.
That's rad, man. And what is training camp consist of for you? Like, what's it look like? Because we know all about fighters training camps, but what's it like for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu?
Yeah, so every day it's Monday through Friday training. Wake up at 6 a.m. Do my 2 classes in the morning. Work out in the afternoon, and just make sure I'm eating good every day. Never breaking my diet, never eating trash. Just staying very consistent too. And
do they blood test and all that as far as PEDs and all that?
That's at black belt. That's when you actually do like drug tests.
Okay. That's okay. Don't let me stop you. You're on a roll here. Training camp.
Yeah. And I mean that's pretty much it for the training camp. Just working out. Strength conditioning. Yeah, because like training at AOJ as well is already like a camp. They train really hard in those classes, so it's a great camp to train there.
Do you do a lot of sparring, or do you do a lot of rolling, like serious, like hard level rolling it during these like fight camps? Yeah, how does that work?
Yeah, that would be in AOJ in the morning, and the comp class. It's like straight sparring for the whole hour, and straight like literally only sparring. That's it for the whole hour.
Is it a bloody sport? Do you get a lot of blood involved?
Oh yeah. If you're training like hard and you're really going at it, yeah, you'll bleed a lot. Especially when you got full class and there's a lot of people and there's a lot of great training partners. It doesn't happen on purpose. It's always by accident. But it just goes to show how hard the training is. Sometimes you'll have a bloody nose, or even I got a scar like right here, like it's like right here by my eyebrow. I got that from a headbutt in training, and it started bleeding, and I got some stitches. But hey, it's worth it, right? It's training. That's what you're gonna get. If you want to be a warrior, you're gonna have warrior scars.
That's right, man. And speaking of warrior scars, let me see those ears. You got cauliflower ear yet?
No cauliflower. It's all straight.
Out, huh?
Yes, sir. I always be careful of messing up this beautiful face. I got a model, Still got a model.
That's right.
That's true. You don't wear headgear or anything, do you?
No, just like
so,
this.
Man. So how have you been so fucking fortunate? I mean, come on, you've been rolling since 6, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah. I just try to be careful of like what I get caught in, because if you're getting caught in like a lot of triangles and you're rubbing your face and ear a lot on the gis and on the mats, you get mat burns and stuff. That's kind of how it develops. That's how you get cauliflower and a lot of face scars. I just avoid all that. That's when technique comes into hand. Because without technique, and you're just like rubbing your face all over the mats and geese, and you're getting burns. Yeah, you're just gonna develop scars and cauliflower. So I just make sure to keep my face distant, but using my body, using my arms, my legs, everything but the face.
Right. I have a question for you as far as your accolades. Can you show us some medals and what a medal looks like and what's your medal count and all that shit too?
Yeah, I got it for sure. Let me grab it.
Cool. Dad, you're great. I hear you in the background and
Thank you.
you're incredible, man.
Yeah. Sometimes he forgets stuff because I have his resume. He doesn't have it. I have it.
Well, you're on it, man.
There you go.
We ain't stumped him yet.
So I got to make little plastic bags right here, and I just keep these.
Hey,
A lot of them are more gold.
You gotta get a case, my man.
I do. Yeah, this is like a gold medal. If you
Look at
haven't
that
seen
one.
That's badass.
That is fucking
dude.
badass.
it. California.
I didn't know they were gonna
This
be
one-
that tight. To be honest with you, I didn't know what we
This
were.
one was Jiu-Jitsu World League. I got this one.
They're like fucking Olympic medals, dude. What the hell?
Yeah, they're pretty dope. Nice, shiny,
that's
engraved.
sick, dude.
Dude, that
Finals.
is sick.
This medal, I like this one a lot because I just won this one recently. This was the final tournament for Jiu-Jitsu World League, and I won the finals for a whole year straight. So I was like one of the top competitors for the year.
Yeah, hell yeah,
Let's
dude.
go.
Yeah, thank you.
Rad, dude.
Look right here. You see
Look at that
World,
shit, man.
Man, what?
world,
That's
world.
cup of coffee in the big time.
Yeah, no kidding, dude. What the
That's
fuck,
cup of
dude? No
coffee,
kidding.
dude. That's crazy.
That's fucking
World.
bizarre,
Yo,
dude.
the Bulls got the fucking
No bowl,
charms.
that's the medal.
World.
That's the charms, boy.
Yeah, here you go.
Dude, that's
So, yeah, I got
Fallout World. That's
I got a
lot of
bunch.
loot in Fallout World.
When in doubt, slap the ear.
That's right.
That's funny.
Hey, man, that was sick. You just waterfalled on us. I didn't know you were gonna fucking just pull out the stack.
Pull out
Jeez.
the
Yeah,
drip.
man, I got it all here. I got like my whole closet is full of like medals and swords from
What's your
Naga.
medal count? I did see a number. I just cannot recall it at this time. I know it's high.
110.
Like 110.
110. Yeah.
110. Yeah, about.
Jeez,
Yeah.
man.
I don't know if anybody remembers winning swords in Naga, but I used to win those when I was young. They literally give us swords. Pretty hilarious.
That's kind of cool, actually.
Yeah.
I can't go back live on Instagram. Been over now.
Yeah, we lost our Instagram, but
yeah,
that's all right, man.
Lost Instagram, but anybody that wants to go back and
I'm
watch
not
it,
gonna
feel
lie,
free.
I'm enjoying this podcast, dude.
Yeah, this is good, dude.
Yeah, this is a good pod.
Thank you. Yeah, this is a great time.
Yeah, dude, this is a good ass pod, man. You're
Uh,
so informative, and you.
If
I
you
like
could be,
it, dude, you're sharp.
if you could be in one other extreme sport, what would it be?
Extreme sport as like skateboarding, skydiving.
Skydiving, fucking paragliding, dirt
Yeah.
bike.
That's a great question.
Are dead, bro. So
I'm not gonna lie, William. I was honestly enjoying seeing Dad smile too, man. He was so fucking proud, and he's ready. He's like, I've been waiting for this question.
yeah,
man.
dude, that was awesome.
Yeah.
But like you're saying, damn, if I had to join like another really crazy sport, extreme sport, I think I would try skiing, to be honest.
There you go, skiing. Come on
Oh,
up to Montana.
oh,
bro. We got some dope mountains.
For sure.
Yeah,
When
like,
you're gonna
skiing or like snowboarding. I would do snowboarding. That's what I would do.
Yes, yes, sir.
you were asking
dude, I love
about
to fucking
competitions. I told you I will look into them because we want you in Montana, dude. I want you in the studio.
Right?
Oh yeah, man, I'll be
Hey,
excited
Runner's
for
winter,
that.
let's go snowboarding, dude. I'll go with you.
Yeah, I'm down for that. Let's
I
go
love
for that.
snowboarding.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Snowboard.
What's on your travel schedule, man? It doesn't like it seems like you said you have what is that competitions in Long
Yeah.
Beach? So you don't have
Yeah.
too far to go there. Do you have any travel plans?
Right now, no. No travel plans for now. Right now, just focusing on the Pyramid Worlds on May 29th. So that's right now the only thing.
How do we watch that?
Yeah.
How do we watch that?
That'll be streamed on Flow Grappling.
Close grappling?
No, Flow,
Flow
like
Grappling.
FLO Grappling.
Okay.
Because
Like
I
flow state, baby.
same but different, yes. And there's also flow wrestling. I used to watch
Yeah,
flow
then it's Flow
wrestling.
Wrestling. Yeah.
Wrestling. That shit, I didn't even know that was still a thing. Though, and I definitely didn't know they had a special one just for grappling.
Oh yeah. It's been around for a while.
I got a question as far as the
I know the
competitions
company
go.
has.
I was gonna ask him about Europe.
Yes, sir. Streamed on Flow.
Like what?
Yeah,
Go
yeah, you
ahead.
know.
Yeah, I got a question too.
Go Swiss.
Yeah, you got yours.
Oh, I was wondering, what was the competition that brought you over to Europe, and what part of Europe was that?
Oh, that was Europeans. The tournament. I know it's Europeans. You said what brought me to it?
Yeah, like what was the competition itself? Like what?
Like how you said you're going to Worlds. Like what was the?
Yeah, do they? Is that
almost like
is
promotion,
the
but it's like
Worlds
a
thing
type of
held in
tournament.
different countries every time?
Yeah.
Or?
Oh yeah.
I think it was I think it was IBJJF. It was a really long time ago. I was like still like a blue belt or green belt. Um, man, I know it's Europeans, but I'm not sure, exactly
Did you come
how to
home with a
put it in
medal? What was it like in Europe?
It was fun. I had a great time. It was like definitely a way different experience when I went there. The people the people are awesome. They're very nice, by the way. The environment, the structures, it's a great view to see. Like it feels almost surreal. So when you're there, it's like a big difference. The vibe is completely different from obviously like Cali where you're here. I love the aesthetic of it overall. The aesthetic is beautiful.
I guess my question kind of stems from what is it like in the competitions? Are you running into wrestlers? Are you running into is it all Brazilian jiu-jitsu or what do these competitions consist of as far as talent and
Like
different styles? Yeah.
It's mainly like repeat that last part.
Like your competition, are you always running into Brazilian jiu-jitsu or is there different
Like
styles?
judos
Yeah,
or
what's your competition in the grappling? Like
Well,
what's
yeah, I'm always into judo, like running into judo players, jujitsu, and I also I like to mix in judo, jujitsu, and wrestling when I'm competing. And but I definitely run into a lot of like wrestlers within this jiu-jitsu, like on the mat. So like I'll see a lot of people wrestling more than actually doing jiu-jitsu. And sometimes the wrestlers they're really good on the mats.
I was just
I
gonna
guess
ask you, who's your hardest competition then, as far as styling goes?
uh that's a good question. Like the on their fight style or like a person?
Yeah. Like, is it like a certain style of Brazilian, like a jiu-jitsu, or
Yeah, so there's like the guard game. People like to stay on the bottom, play the guard. You like kind of like the defensive style. I like playing defensive. So like if somebody's gonna pull guard or go for attacks, I like to play the defense. So when I see an opening, then I'll find the opening and then I'll reverse the attack and then I'll start attacking from there. So that's kind of
What's it like to finally get that win? After all that, months and hard work.
It's relieving. I can say that it's just it's a big weight off my shoulders. After all that hard work I just been putting into for months, it's just like I can finally go home and just like relax and I don't know, celebrate with family. It's a big relief. So it's comforting.
have you ever faced anybody that's sambo style? Like it could be
That's what now I had that question loaded myself. I'm glad you asked.
Have you ever did sambo wrestling?
Yeah.
Um, no,
Like
I've
can
not.
they compete in that?
Yeah, do they show up
Uh,
in competitions?
no, sambo wrestling, no, not that
No.
I know of. I know wrestlers do, but I'm not sambo wrestling.
Might be the rock guy.
Yeah.
Um
So yeah,
anyways. Sorry, the rock guy just showed up.
no worries.
What kind of music do you guys like? What kind of music do you listen to? Are you like a rock guy?
Yeah, I'm into alternative grunge and some rock.
Like early alternative grunge?
Yeah, I'm into that.
Like some 90s,
Yeah, something like fucking
Alice in Chains or something.
something like that,
Sort of,
right?
right?
I mean,
Yeah, I like
name a
Alice.
band. Like, what's your favorite band? Do you think?
Well, like what he was saying, Alice in Chains is pretty good. I like this band called Loath. It's a little bit on the grunge side. And there's let me see, like everybody knows Deftones. I mean, Deftones is another good band. They're pretty known. Let me think of some other ones. Anybody who loves like really hard rock, there's Slipknot. Everybody knows Slipknot.
Yep, that's some good shit.
Yeah, they're iconic.
I remember
Metallica,
back in the days,
iconic.
like, when I first seen Slipknot, I was like, "What the fuck is that, dude?" I was
Yeah.
like, "What is this?" You know, I'm
like,
like 4 or 5 years old,
yeah,
like,
I was
staring at a
kid,
poster. I'm like, "What
what?
the hell is going
Yeah.
on?"
Like I'll
First
be
time
at a tournament, right? And then I'll be at a tournament, just have Slipknot on my headphones. It gets you pumped up.
Yeah.
Or you like a walkout song.
Do you play build or no build?
I was on my Fortnite.
Yeah.
Oh no builds.
All right. See, everybody's moving to no build, dude, and that's just because of people that moved for no leg, and they can build from floor to max in like 2.5 seconds.
No, yeah. I mean,
That's
it
just,
got
dude,
too
that's
sweaty.
crazy, right?
The game got too sweaty.
Oh yeah, it's like they just crank 90s and put ceilings like brrr, or whatever. I don't know what they do. I've never seen it.
Yeah, I'm a white belt in Fortnite. I'm not a pro.
Yeah, no. I stopped playing Fortnite in probably season 2 when they first came out with like seasons.
Yeah, I believe like most
Tilted
OG
Towers
players.
was still like rocking tough bad.
Sorry about my disagreements. I had one of our
You know,
one of our neighbors here. He's into geology. You know, he has a lot of rocks and fossils and shit.
polishes them, and he was. Oh, and see, that's the dude I was just talking about the Devil's Tower. Like he was just showing me petrified wood, and like I was like, dude, I swear that could have came from Devil's Tower, and you wouldn't have guessed it. You know what I mean? But like the fact that and I'm gonna go right back to it because we're talking about it. But the big ass canyon out the back is like as wide as that tree would have been. Like, come on now.
Yeah,
And then it just decayed, and it just so happens to be like
that makes sense,
one of the like greenest spots that you drive through going there. Come on now,
right?
Yeah.
this guy's like that's sick. They cut that bitch off. And
Have you done a lot of touring and shit? What is your favorite place that you've seen in your life, bro?
oh, good one.
Yeah,
That would be Spain.
Ah,
you've been in Spain. You've been to Spain. I guess. Where in Europe were you? I guess I should have asked.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
That's a fucking good question.
I explored around Spain. That was a great experience. I like the people there. The food in Spain is amazing. I can say that. I think
bet.
that's the best food I've tasted.
Like, what's it like? What's Spanish food like? You know, I mean, is it not like because when we think of Spanish food, we think of Mexican or Latina, like Latino food.
and we grew up really on Tex-Mex. You know what I mean?
Right. That's
Like,
what I meant. Yeah.
real. Like Tex-Mex is
So
fine.
what's their Spanish food like?
It's more like. That's a good question. It's just so like high quality. Like you can really taste everything in their food. I don't really know how to explain it. It's been so long since I had their food.
America sucks, man. We poison our people with our food, man.
Yeah, and everybody hates their fucking job because they don't get benefits. They got to work 75 hours a week. You know, he's been on a fucking Nick binge for 26 years. Back there just whipping, flipping, mad as hell, and you're like, well, this tastes like shit, but we're here and it's fucking X amount of money. You know what I mean? Like we're
like what is where in Spain did you because you just said Spain? I want to know what was your favorite sighting there, man?
Favorite sighting.
Like you had to have seen some cool architect and like buildings or old shit.
Yeah. In Spain, that's a good one. I can't really name one in Spain. Oh well. Okay, so I went to this like hotel area. I'm not exactly sure what it was called or where it really was, but it was funny because it's like if you see those old films, you know how people in the neighborhood they will have the big building and then like the building next to them, it will be like right side by side in the windows. You know how the neighbors can say hi to each other through the windows, like from far away. And it's like it almost feels like something out of a TV show. Like I was in a hotel, like up the stairs. And then when I look out the window, I can see like the next building and the next family just having dinner. It's something like yeah, right next to me. I see them at the window that's having dinner. I'm just like, that's something out of a show. It's just funny to me.
Like Taken with Liam Neeson.
Hey, did they go through Spain? I think they did go through Spain, dude.
I think it was Amsterdam.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I think so.
I don't remember.
Dude, that's fucking sick, dude. Did you did you go to any soccer games or anything? Because I know they're heavy over there, dude.
Tough, bad.
Oh, soccer games, yeah, they are pretty heavy there. I didn't see go to any soccer games, but I know it is pretty big in Spain.
Yeah.
I
How
think
long were
I
you over
think
there?
they call it football, like football.
Yeah. How long were you over there?
Football.
I was there for maybe 5 days, about 5 days, I would say.
How long? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Like 5 days
Oh, you were
only.
there for 5 days. How long was the flight? What was that like?
Damn, I was like 13 hours, I think.
Holy shit! Was it a
Yeah, it
big
was
plane
long.
though? Was it comfy anyhow?
No.
Yeah, it's a big plane. It's comfortable though. It was comfortable.
I mean,
That's a long fucking flight, dude.
Yeah. I was,
Yeah.
I was miserable like the whole flight, but I was worth it when I got off. I was happy.
That's crazy,
right? It's
dude.
like once you finally make it over the ocean.
Hey, was
damn.
it a trip being like in different time zone? Like legit, are you like ahead or behind on time compared to America?
Oh yeah, the time is drastically different. I was jet lagged for like 2 days. I was like sleeping 2 whole days. I thought I was like dead.
I did that all the Sunday after we got back from Los Angeles. I slept for
Wow.
20 hours
Straight, bro. Me too, dude. All of us were dead, dude. LA was so fun though, man. Like I said, they
Yeah, we were there
they
for
just treated us so good there, man.
4 days, 3 nights,
Yeah, something like that.
and it was bad tough.
Yeah. I mean, so where do you plan on like eventually starting your gym and shit that you were talking about?
Within like me and my dad has said this. Within like a 2 year gap, 2 year range, we want to start to work on opening my own gym.
Is that in Orange County? Is that where you're gonna do it then?
Yeah, we don't know yet. We're working on the location area. But we definitely want to have it somewhere convenient where most people can make it to.
That's good. Are you live
Definitely be in
or
SoCal.
are you outside of a city?
Sorry,
Are you do you live in a city or are you outside of a city?
no, I live in a city.
Word. Well, fuck. I think we're going on about an hour and a half. And I don't want to kill it, but I gotta get home and eat.
For
And
sure.
I would like for you to take an opportunity for yourself to shout out all your people that is backing you, all your sponsors,
That
your
was
dad,
tough,
of course.
For sure.
Make sure
Um,
you give your people the shine and the light they deserve.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I want to thank everybody that's here watching me, all my fans. Thank you for tuning in. Everybody that follow me. Thank all you guys. I love all my fans. Shout out to Moya Brand. Shout out to Server Media Group. Love those guys, Michael, Carlos, and shout out to Joe and Jay. Working on Pitched Out. Make sure to stay tuned for Pitched Out, Lake Abyss,
Eric,
2 short films. Eric did that, and yeah, that's it. So love everybody and thank you for tuning in.
Hell yeah.
So
And
we
thank you
got
guys
a
for
few of our sponsors that we have to rattle off. So if you stay with us, we got to drop some commercials on you, and then also before we get off here, make sure you stay on when we end the stream.
Okay.
With that being said,
Halftime Sports Bar, the best sports bar in town. Catch all of the action on our big screens, enjoy your favorite drinks, and savory mouthwatering tacos provided by Taco Treat. Feeling lucky? Head over to our casino with hot machines at Emerald City Casino, where the thrill never stops. And for a more laid-back vibe, check out Amigo Lounge, our sister establishment, offering a perfect blend of relaxation and fun, and food. Halftime Sports Bar, where sports, gaming, and great times come together. Your go-to destination for excitement in every quarter. Join us today and make every moment a winning one.
yeah. And then
We got a couple more. Hold on.
we got this one.
Sorry, man.
Bucked Up is a company who has made it their sole mission to bring nothing but the best to the table when it comes to supplemental and fitness products. Founded by 2 forward-thinking brothers, they have assembled a team of like-minded people who have blossomed this company into a powerhouse in the fitness world as well as in the health and wellness community. Bucked Up is focused on using only the best ingredients and scientists to create amazing products that will help amplify performance, increase energy, and promote overall wellness. Jumpstart your fitness journey with some amazing Bucked Up products today. Join the weekly busboys and let's get bucked up now. Promo code.
Elevate your vaping and smoking experience with 20 Pass 4, Montana's premier vape, water pipe, and accessory shop. Discover a world of possibilities at 5 convenient locations, 2 in Great Falls, 1 in Helena, 1 in Billings, and for our friends in Arizona, we've got you covered with a location in sunny Prescott. Our knowledgeable and friendly staff are ready to guide you through the latest trends, ensuring you to find the fit for your lifestyle. Plus, don't miss out on exciting promotions and discounts, making your shopping experience even better. 20 past 4, where quality meets satisfaction. Visit us today at one of our 5 convenient locations. Yo, we are back, and now we're going to give a shout out to our boy at Hudson's Trash Removal. He's the man with the plan. He's got the people to get it done. What is it getting done? Removing all your junk. It is fucking spring cleanup time, baby. You know the person to call. He's got the trailer. He's got the truck. He's got the people. Got to get at him. Hudson's Trash Removal.
Also, shout out to the #1 Montana dispensary for marijuana, native grown. They have the best, and you know it. They've won the awards, and they show it. Let's do it.
3 times, baby.
Also, shout out to the Premier team from Dustin Young. If you're in the realty business or you're looking for a home or you're trying to sell yours, make sure you get a hold of Autry, Paul, or Amber.
Hey, and they just helped sell a house down in Florida, so they got connections everywhere.
Everywhere. We said everywhere. You need a house, you hit up the Premier team now.
Or Papa's not happy.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. Hey, stay on here. We're going to end this stream right now. Can't wait for you to come on again, and we're going to be watching Mr. Bull kick ass here May 29th, right?
Flow grappling. You know where to watch it.
And I can't wait to watch your movies. Shout your movies out.
Pitched out. Stay tuned for Pitched Out. Stay tuned for Lake Abyss. See you guys there.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
sir.
Let's go.